Okay, so Diego, you have the floor.
Okay. All I was gonna say is Tarantino has only gotten 2 Oscars, like actually 1. Okay.
His name, right? He hasn't. Yeah.
And they were both for screen.
Mm-hmm.
So one was for Django, and the other one was for Pulp. And everything else, he's being nominated, but he's being ignored.
Director, he's never won, which is like a joke. And picture, he's never won, which is a joke. His actors have won, right?
Yeah.
His editor, I mean, maybe his editors have been nominated, and he's won screenplay. I mean, but does he care? Does he give a shit about the Academy Awards?
Yeah, he does. Everybody does.
Everybody does.
Marlon Brando was the only one that I didn't care.
Look at Spielberg. He was complaining that they never gave him the Academy until he did Schindler's List. Then it was kind of like, yeah, we're gonna force you.
Interesting.
Oh my god.
Okay, big difference though with Spielberg and Tarantino. I don't think Tarantino will go down that rabbit hole of kind of like an Spielberg mainstream type of film.
Like actually, you want to hear the record of, for example, Inglourious Basterds, how much accolades it won against nominations?
Yep.
49 wins against 102 nominations.
Wow. I mean, that's still a lot. 49 wins?
Yep.
Yeah, but that was the best movie of that year. In that year, The Hurt Locker won Best Picture, and it was competing against Avatar, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, among those movies, Inglourious Basterds was the best, even if Avatar was a bigger production and it had maybe was the one deserving the Best Picture Oscar. The Hurt Locker, I almost didn't like it.
And
no, he's already going down one of the best, but I think he should have won for Hollywood if Parasite had not been in the Best Picture category. You think, guys, that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a victim of virtue signaling that year for by Parasite winning Best Picture?
Yep.
You guys like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I mean, if
that's not the question. That's not the question, Gorosito. I'm asking you guys. Because Gorosito's a host. You notice how he like asked that. I love that, right? You ask, you answer a question with another question. Do you think what do you think, Gorosito?
No, I think that if Tarantino wasn't the director of that movie, I don't think it was nominated at all. I mean, it was a very personal movie and was his movie, but you take him out of the picture, and I mean, it's not even. Maybe you can nominate it for script, maybe, but that's it.
Gorosito, you didn't answer the question. You set up a whole nother scenario and answered the fucking question. I'm gonna ask this again. Hold on. I love you guys. First of all, right? But do you guys think that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was a victim of virtue signaling by the Academy that year, with Parasite winning? Yes or no?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
100%.
I have noticed that a lot of Oscar winners of the last few years have been foreign films. Slumdog Millionaire, Parasite, and I think that is the trend with Hollywood these days. Is they're trying to, overcome the stigma or whatever you want to call it of Hollywood being all about only American films.
This is what I don't get about that. Hollywood is in America. If they want to talk about, let's say, Ecuadorian films, they should come to Ecuador, you see. Yes.
Yeah, they'll shoot over there for the tax shelter and shit and the cheaper rates, but
Yeah, you know what I mean. They are trying to make us. They are not mainly American films. It's the American Film Association. What the hell are they trying to do?
Yeah.
Okay, Gorosito. Do you think?
To tell you the truth,
Oh, I have another question for you.
Oh, okay, go.
Okay, thank you for letting me go. I love this guy. I love Gorosito. Okay, so do you think because of the Asian backlash of the portrayal of Bruce Lee, do you think that was a factor at all in the Academy and the shunning of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
I had not even considered that.
I don't think that too many people care about that, and it was like a news for us that we are really investing in this world. But I don't think for the Academy that was a factor. To tell you the truth, I can't explain how Parasite won that year. I mean, that's the hardest thing to explain. But I don't think that because they want to vote for Parasite, they didn't vote for Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. If I had to bet, maybe the victim was Joker, no Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because I mean that was like the problematic movie of that year, and I think that was better than Parasite and better than Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But I mean, the movie even lost the fresh rating on Rotten Tomatoes. That is something that I can't explain. And
well, Rotten Tomatoes.
The real victim was that movie. Not
so
Hollywood.
So those three films, right? Once Upon a Time, Joker, Parasite. In that order, in the chat and with the panel. Give me your top. Give me those three. Joker, Once Upon a Time in America, Parasite.
For me, Joker, and Hollywood and Parasite.
Okay, good. Diego?
I agree with Gorosito.
Pablito?
I do agree. Joker, then Hollywood, then Parasite.
T-shirt?
It's hard to choose between Joker and Once Upon a Time because they're both really, really good and they both brought different things. So
okay,
I would put them in a tie. But
go ahead.
But I'd probably say Once Upon a Time would edge out Joker just because it seems like it's more accessible with more things to offer rather than such a strict portrayal of mental illness as Joker had. And then, yeah, Parasite below because it's really a little too slice of lifey for me, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if you want another victim, Jojo Rabbit was also a victim of the fact of having Hitler on the movie.
Oh, no, there was no way that was going to make it.
I know, but I mean, it's a lot of people that didn't vote for that movie just because they have that character, I don't want to say the name, on the movie, just because of the fact like half of the people that is voting are Jewish. So, I mean, it was almost a miracle just to get the nomination.
That's true.
I think the only reason it did is because of who was directing it.
I heard it's a really good film. I still haven't seen it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's for me personally. Those three are very hard for me to put in an order. They're both all three for me are masterpieces in their own right. I mean, emotionally. Just different levels. Cinematic. I mean, romping good time, suspense. I mean, those three movies. I mean, it's hard for me to put in any order. Now, with the Academy and what they did, I don't think it was fair that that Parasite got to be eligible for both foreign film and then your best film. It should be one or the other. Roll the dice. But
but you can say the same thing about director and movie. It's almost the same award.
Yeah.
I mean, then we're getting into then we're talking about like cinema school, Gorosito. It's like, no, that's good. I respect that. I respect that. But you know, I'm just thinking politically with these categories, you know. But because this conversation started off with the Academy shuns Tarantino. You gotta remember the Academy forever shunned Spike Lee, and Spike Lee talked a lot of smack to the Academy for years, and now he's like the darling.
Yeah, Spike Lee really did like a really good movie for the Academy. He made like a good movie for his people. It's the people that was following him. But I don't think that he made like a Best Picture movie.
No way. No way. Black Klansman? No way.
No way. I didn't.
No, I saw it in the theater, and I saw it with a very well-known actor who has been in Spike's movies, and we were just like, "What the hell was that?" You know, Spike has done. Go ahead, T-shirt.
Was it Wesley Snipes?
It was Wesley Snipes. How'd you know?
Now, for me, I mean, he really, I mean, he deserved the nomination for Malcolm X. That's a really good movie. But the two movies that I like him the best is like the 25th Hour with Edward Norton. It's a really good movie. It's a 10 out of 10. And the other is Inside Man. I think that is the name.
Mm-hmm. Inside
That's a really good movie too.
I mean, as far as your Hollywood mainstream film that had an all-star cast and a great twist, Inside Man is a fantastic.
Yeah,
it's a very
that's kind of funny because his best movies are with white people.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I mean.